K5 students, this is Miss Claire and welcome to our Math 5 class. In this video, you will learn Chapter 7. Yes, we are now on Chapter 7 and we will talk about time. In these lessons, you will learn two topics. We have Lesson 1, relating seconds and minutes, and also how to interpret the 24-hour clock. The learning objectives of these lessons are to relate seconds and minutes and to interpret the 24-hour clock. Okay, children, are you ready? Come on, let's start. Let's start with Lesson 1, relating seconds and minutes. Okay, I have here a clock. What time is shown? As we can see, yes, this is 8:15. But how about if we tell the time using past or to? So 8:15, from 8 o'clock, how many minutes passed? Take a look. Yes, there are 15 minutes or it's 15 minutes past 8 o'clock. How about if from 8 o'clock, the clock will move to 9 o'clock, right? But how many more minutes this clock will move so it will become 9 o'clock? Let's check. Yes, it's 45 minutes to 9 o'clock. So this clock has 45 minutes more to go before it will reach 9 o'clock. So this is how to tell the time using past or to. So this kind of clock, children, that's showing the hands of the clock is what we call the analog clock. We have two kinds of clock. We have the digital clock and the analog. This kind of clock that we usually hang on our wall is what we call the analog. So it has three hands. We have the hour hand, the shortest hand, or we can also call it the short hand. Then we have the minute hand or the long hand, and we have this hand, the thin one. We call it the second hand. The second hand moves the fastest. It measures time in seconds. The second hand takes 1 second to move from one marking to the next. As you can see, there are small markings between two numbers. So every time, children, that our second hand will move from one marking to the other, it means 1 second. So if the long hand or if the second hand will move one full circle around the clock, how many seconds is that? Okay, let's check. So take a look our time here. Our second hand is on 12, so it means it doesn't move yet, or it stopped on 12. So let's say that our second is still 0. Now, 30 seconds later, our second hand moved to number 6. It means to say it moves halfway of the clock, and that is 30 seconds. So every time the hands of the clock will move from one number to the next number, that is 5 seconds. So from 12 to 6, that is 30 seconds. So another halfway from 6 to 12, that is another 30 seconds. So the total is 60 seconds. So 60 seconds, children, is 1 minute. So one full circle of the second hand around the clock means 1 minute or 60 seconds. I have here some problems about seconds and minutes. Let's try to solve them. John timed himself as he walked to the gate. His start and end times are shown in the clocks. So how long did John walk in seconds? So his start time is this clock. So take a look. Look at the second hand. Then this is his end time. So as you observe, the second hand in the start time is pointing at number 1. And on the end time, it's already here. It finished around 11. Okay, let's try to solve or count how many seconds. So remember, the movement of the hands from one number to the other is 5 seconds. So that is 5 seconds from 1 to 2, then another 5. So another 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, another 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So there are 50 seconds. John walked to the gate. So from 1 until 11, there are 10 times. So 10 times 5 seconds, and that is equal to 50 seconds. So John walked to the gate for 50 seconds. Another problem. Vince read a 5-page story in his book. His start and end times are shown on the stopwatches. So how long did Vince read in seconds? So this is the start time, so it's still 0. And this is the end time, so it means 4 minutes passed. So Vince read the 5-page story for 4 minutes. So how long is 4 minutes in seconds? So remember that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we just simply multiply the 4 minutes by 60, and that is 240 seconds. So Vince read the story for 240 seconds. So I have here another problem and try to solve. Okay, children, so share your answers during our online class. Let's continue for lesson 2, 24-hour clock. So we will discuss on how to read clock using the 24-hour clock notation. Look at these two children. Let's read what they're talking. I eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. I eat dinner at 6:30 p.m. 7:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. are times represented using the 12-hour clock. So we always use 12-hour clock because we use a.m. and p.m. a.m. means morning, or the time started from 12 midnight until 12 noon. So those are the times that we use a.m. p.m. are the times started from 12 noon until 12 midnight. So they are the 12-hour clock. Now, look at this diagram showing the 12-hour and 24-hour clock. So, as you can see, children, from 12 midnight, this one, 12 midnight to 12 noon, we will use a.m. That's why early in the morning, we will say 1 a.m. Or in the morning, when we eat our breakfast, we say 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Then from 12 noon to 12 midnight, we will use p.m. So we will say 1 p.m. that is afternoon, right? So during evening also, we will use 7 p.m. So it means evening. Okay, how about the 12 or the 24-hour clock? So below, as you can see, these are the times that is in the 12 that are in the 24-hour clock. Okay, this time are still in the same day, because as we know, one day consists of 24 hours. So as you can see, our day starts with this time, 00 hour. So when we say 00 hour, that is 12 midnight. So if we have 1 a.m., that is 1 o'clock. Then we have 2 o'clock, 13 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, until we will reach the 12 noon. So in the 12 noon, we say 12 o'clock. So when we say 12 o'clock, that is 12 noon. But if it's already 1 p.m., so in the 12-hour clock, that is p.m., but in the 24-hour clock, that's already 13 o'clock. So we will read 13 o'clock, 14 o'clock. Then we have during a night time, so we have 18 o'clock or 1800s. This means it's already night time. And the day ends at 12 midnight. So we will go back to 00 o'clock. Or sometimes, or other clocks, they use 24 hour. But most of the time, we use 12 midnight. We will use 00 hour or 00 o'clock. Now, the 24-hour clock, children, there are 4 digits. The first 2 digits stands for the hours, and the last 2 digits stands for the minutes. So for example, I have here 1 o'clock. So when you see 1 o'clock, this is the hour and this is the minutes. 1 o'clock is a 24-hour clock. As you observe, we did not use AM and PM anymore. So in a 24-hour clock, we will remove the AM and PM. We just simply write the clock like this. It is consists of 4-digit numbers. Okay, take a look again. Look at our clock here. What time is this? This is, yes, this is 5. Oh no, this is 2:25 p.m. as you observe. So this is 2:25 p.m. This clock is a 12-hour clock because we have p.m. We use the p.m. If we change this into a 24-hour clock, so where is 2 p.m.? 2 p.m. this one. So 2 p.m. is 14 hour or 14 o'clock. So we will use 14. But since we have 25 minutes, so we use 25. So 2:25 p.m. changed to 24-hour clock is 14:25. So this is how to read 14:25. I have here a clock showing the 24-hour clock. Now, let's try to solve this. So how do we write 2 a.m. and 2 p.m. using the 24-hour clock? So looking at our clock, if we have 2 a.m., it means to say it's morning. So we will write it as 2 o'clock. So because from 12 midnight, so remember 12 midnight, that is the start of the day. So that's why our time is written as 00. So after that, so we have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So this is how to write 2 a.m. How about 2 p.m.? It's in the afternoon. It is written as 14 o'clock or 14 hour. So can you see the difference on writing 2 p.m. and 14 o'clock? What's the difference? Or how do we make, or how do we write this one? How did we come up with 14 hour? Okay, I have here another one. So how to write also 12 midnight and 12 noon using the 24-hour clock. So when we say 12 midnight, that is 12 a.m. That is in a 12-hour clock. If we will write it into a 24-hour clock, that is written as 00 hour. So children, 12 midnight is written as this one. How about 12 p.m. or 12 noon? It's written as 12 o'clock without using the p.m. So if you can read or if you can see a clock like this, 12 o'clock, it means this is 12 noon. If 00, it means 12 midnight. Okay, P5, that's all about relating seconds and minutes and also reading time using the 24-hour clock notation. So during our Zoom meeting, I will discuss more about this lesson. And let's try to find how to convert time from 12-hour to 24-hour clock, okay? Or maybe you can try to find out and we will discuss your answers during our Zoom meeting. Thank you for watching and I hope that you learned a lot in this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone and have a great day.